there like a few? Actually, we could. Uh, yeah, I think I know what we can do. We're gonna stay away from Diamond City for a bit.
Fair enough.
Because that's where the plot is. Kind of. Not really. So, we remember last time we just rescued Nick Valentine. He was being held in there by his quote-unquote friend, Skinny Malone.
Mm-hmm. And his shitty girlfriend you convinced to leave with, like, one sentence.
He has no more gang, no more girlfriend. We never hear or see from him again. So, oh, you'll love this character. Sorry, the controls are a little bit We could go follow Nick Valentine, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to go home for a second. Because there are a couple things that will give you a taste of what I plan to do for the dumb run. Like I said, the game can be entertaining in spite of itself, rarely because of itself. Yeah, you have to pretty constantly. Game.
I just want to complain about the crafting a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Because it takes like a billion fucking random items, which makes the crafting both very important and feel inconsequential because you're constantly just grabbing everything you can see.
Yes, that's all very true.
And I feel like it comes out of this absurd, over designed perspective where you have to make the player feel like they're always making quote unquote progress.
Well, like, for all the Fallout games, my understanding is, at least, it's always been the case that, like, there's all this junk in the world that never makes any difference because it matters.
It's much less true in Fallout 1 and 2.
Yeah, but, like, all the Creation Engine games, there's always all kinds of random shit,
Yep.
and none of it
I'm sorry.
matters.
I wouldn't be very good at
Mm-hmm.
right now.
Fallout New Vegas is a bit better about it than 3 and 4, but it still has it a bit.
But this is like the game developers attempt to make it matter. It's just they do it really bad.
Seems to be growing well.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
Oh, damn. I've never actually seen this happen in the vanilla game. This is a rad storm. theoretically, something neat could happen here.
Oh, bad weather?
Yeah.
What pissant bad weather? What mentally, for some reason, I keep comparing this game to the Mad Max game from Avalanche, but even though I should probably compare it to Fallout 3 instead. And it just bothers the shit out of me because, like, the weather in that game is horrifying. When a sandstorm comes in, it's like, holy shit, I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah, no. There's a mod that I commonly use that fixes this. Quote unquote fixes, makes it more relevant. Like it's not high art or anything, but it does make it more impactful that there's a rad storm going on. Instead of me barely noticing. It looks impressive when like the radiation wave is headed towards you, but it's all so doesn't matter though. This is also something that doesn't really matter. It's my verisimilitude. I try to have it where at least it's semi looks like there might be enough food in this place for all these people.
Yeah, it really sort of drags it down that it even tries to explain it in the first place, in my opinion.
You're not wrong. Also, something that this game does that annoys me. So we have this big list of things at the top, right?
Yep.
5 people, each know that's how many people live here. Every person needs 1 food, right? Or 1 food rating.
Yep.
Then every person also needs 1 water, but because we have so much over water, that's where we get this big surplus that I'm using as money.
Yep.
Power, obviously powers electronic things. Notice the machine gun turret does not require power. Everyone requires a bed, and then you have happiness. But notice I have defense 5 there. I think it is 1 defense per person that you need. But if you're like thinking, okay, I'm gonna spend a lot of time building this place up, right? Like you could go and get like concrete walls that you could build, and that you could make towers and big fortifications and put turrets all over the place, and because this is like the wealthiest settlement in the Commonwealth now by a wide margin. Nowhere else will have the economic activity of us producing water. However, you will never be attacked unless you don't build defenses. Which admittedly makes a certain kind of sense. Raiders wouldn't attack a heavily fortified place. But then why bother? You build this stuff because you want to see it attacked. You
Yeah.
Anyway. Gotta bounce around a little bit here and go to various places. Because I need ammunition, actually. Interestingly enough. Shotgun shells are fairly rare, for whatever reason. Okay, that happened, I guess.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
I'll take
So,
it.
this
Sorry,
woman
all
lives here,
Uh-huh.
But nothing's junk.
and she hasn't even boarded the windows or gotten the corpses out.
No,
That bothers me so fucking much.
it should. Oh, desk fan. Score. Duct tape. Where she gets this stuff, I have no idea. I mean, I guess that's her competitive advantage, right? In the post-apocalypse, she finds all this stuff. Aluminum. Mm. She also has Gauss rifle ammunition for some fucking reason. I don't think anyone here knows what a Gauss rifle is, but that's the ammunition for it. Fusion core, obviously.
Just casually selling pocket watches and microscopes.
I mean, to be fair, like, she's like the best person of this, so, like, you can't say she didn't find her niece. These TV dimmer trays, that's aluminum. Do you know how hard aluminum is to find?
Surprisingly.
Well, no, because I can just buy it here, but if I couldn't, you just don't find aluminum. Anyway, all that random junk. Enjoy your shipment of purified water. Also, these bodies have been out here for days at this point. We could go get her son addicted to drugs again if you want.
Jeez.
I think that's an option you have. So yeah, the paranoia here is people. There is a suspicion that people are being replaced by something called the Institute. We haven't really gone into what the Institute is and or could be, but there you are.
Apparently you need true endurance to wear slacks.
No, wearing slacks gives you 2 endurance.
Ah.
Well, that's just not true.
And also, contrary to what you might believe, wearing a fedora makes you lucky.
As a butch lesbian, I could be lucky by wearing a fedora. But then again, I'm a butch lesbian. The rules work differently for me.
As a straight white man, if I wear a fedora, it makes everyone else lucky because they know to avoid me.
Pants 3-piece suit. I can't actually get rid of the bobbleheads from my inventory, but that's fine. I was looking for something specific. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Like, I think I'm gonna start actually wearing this. Where is it? Sorry that I'm just doing random shit here. It's just,
Inventory management, it happens. This is the burden of having to deal with equip loads.
oh yeah, here we go. This is the look right here.
I want
Clearly necessary.
Very necessary. I want to ask,
Power
which high
armor
school girls?
compatible.
Which high school girl's closet did you steal that prom dress out of? Be honest.
Mama Murphy's as good as her word.
It's in one of
kid.
these houses.
No
where
more
it's down
cows
there.
and no more sight either.
See, now that just makes it weird because then you theoretically this character could have known the person whose dress you just stole.
Fucking correct. Also, it lasted for 200 years.
Our little sanctuary revival project has really helped. Takes my mind off things.
I just want to trade a few things.
Yeah?
At some point, you have a conversation with him. I do not remember how to make it happen. Anyway, we could also wear a sweater vest and slacks. Right, it's all basically irrelevant right now. The correct option is probably the military fatigues. Agility is where your action points come from, and that's how you sprint.
Hey,
Here's
Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
I was gonna see if she has any. Why do you have this? Anyway. The random things here that these people have isn't always catches me off guard. A tactical armor piercing submachine gun. Probably picked it up from one of those people we killed.
Probably.
But yeah, this is like literally this is the game experience for a lot of this, because you don't necessarily have to do what I'm doing here. You don't have to go like all into it that I'm doing, but it does work better. So I don't know what to tell you there.
I feel like it's unfair to just keep comparing this to New Vegas, but it's literally my only reference point for these things. I don't remember really ever having to go through merchant menus or anything, or like, maybe I should buy something. But also at the same time, it wasn't very far into the game until I got Boone, and he would just shoot everything for me. So I feel like,
Oh, would you like the equivalent experience of that in this game?
sure, who is the Boone of this game?
Well, there are a couple people. I'm going to go for the most nonsensical one.
As you do.
So we need to go
As
back
you do.
here to the Boston Common. We're going to have to leave Dog behind, though.
Puppy.
But in exchange, we certainly get something. But
I'm suddenly filled with a mild dread.
you should be, yeah. Alright, game, come on.
Okay, so I guess taking bets here between the two of us. What are you thinking is like the thing we should be worried about? I'm thinking, like bad stereotype that really shouldn't be in a game made in the 2010s.
I'm thinking just really, really terrible person.
Hey,
That's probably pretty likely. Especially if it's going to be a companion, that would be dread, because then you're stuck with them and you probably have to do a quest.
Hit my dog.
Fuck them. Hey, they kill themselves. Efficient.
They couldn't live with the guilt of knowing they punched a good dog.
I mean, I don't know if it's a good dog, to be honest.
All dogs are good dogs.
The thing is, though, like you say that, but I'm not ordering it to do any of this. This is just its default state. It appreciates me because I'm in power armor, and therefore it can't kill me.
I mean, you weren't in power armor when you first met the dog.
While that's true, it would have made more sense if I was, because I don't think Varric was there for that. You just walk up right outside of the place you start in, and the dog is just there, and it just starts following you. So here's the combat zone.
Here's the other thing. The dog probably realizes that everyone else sucks. Considering that these people are, like, immediately open fire upon seeing you, regardless of your power armor status.
So, yeah, this is about what, the combat zone is going to be like. So what do you think? Should we try to ingratiate ourselves to our hosts here?
Boy. It's like Mad Max, but bad.
And that concludes this round. Hey!
What the? She ain't supposed to be in here! Rip her to shreds!
Apparently, we are not ingratiating ourselves.
As it turns out, they immediately know that we aren't one of them, and this was a private function.
Why didn't they have anyone at the door, like, you know, ask for a pat? I mean, for shooting at people, but it's like, I don't know, like, this whole venue implies that it's like an event and a thing. You'd think there would be more butts and seats, or at least they would be expecting, like, I don't know, post-apocalyptic dirtbags here to bet on, like, post-apocalyptic MMA.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense, but...
We call that emo.
Well, aren't you the dangerous one?
Yes. Why are you complimenting me, Raider? Oh, well, whatever.
Disappearing act. Huh?
No. The ambient dialogue is not the best, if that was the case. But yeah, they have like a whole system out here. Like in New Vegas, I feel like you walk up here, right? You come in here, and like you would be able to like bet on this stuff, right? There'd be like an actual thing.
Yeah.
But no, here the raiders immediately turn hostile as soon as they notice you're there. Not really explained why. Also, Jesus, clean the corpses.
Aw, man, come back! I was having fun!
No, you weren't.
They weren't. You're all dying.
You think they're done out there?
We don't want any trouble!
Not anymore, at least.
Oh, just peek your head up, you damn coward.
To heck with that. I'm too pretty to go out like this.
Okay, take your bets. Which one of those two people is the companion?
Hey, is it over?
Left, probably.
That could have gone worse.
I don't know.
He's wearing the
Quite
same suit as the
performance from where
mayor.
I was standing.
Are you fucking high or something? Why am I asking? Of course you are.
Was still winning the fight, wasn't I?
You're strung out and getting sloppy, is what you are. Of course, I suppose you ain't gotta worry about that now. Seems this one just put us out of business. I'm not sure if I should kiss you or have my little bird here feed you your own entrails.
I told you to quit
Huh?
telling me that.
Is this too low? Can you hear this?
I can hear that. It's just, huh?
Yeah, that it's just like, what am I even? What is this conversation?
Fucked if I know at this point. I do not understand how you're supposed to glean the context of their relationship here.
What is this place?
Not from around here, huh? This is the combat zone. Finest arena in the Commonwealth. Kate here's the headliner. 100+ matches, undefeated. We used to serve a more legit clientele. But about 2 years ago, a gang of raiders rolled in and we became a more exclusive establishment. Up until you took our entire client base out of the gene pool and put us out of business, that is.
I'm sorry? It just seemed like you guys might be in trouble.
Trouble? Nah. But keeping those idiots entertained was what kept the lights on. Not exactly sure what we're gonna do now.
To hell with them. More'll come. Just need a quick breather and I'll be ready to go.
Oh, breather? What? So you can slam more of that junk into your arm? Now, you know what? I think this was a blessing in disguise. You caught the end of that bout. What'd you think of Kate's work?
Do you catch the end of that bout?
No.
Not sure. I didn't catch the whole thing.
Yeah, I guess you were pretty busy cleaning house. Impressive work. Makes me think you're good enough to do me a favor. So here's my predicament. I suddenly got no audience. No audience means I got no caps coming in. And if you ain't bringing in caps, little bird, you ain't an asset. You're a liability. To me, and to yourself. So, here's what I'm thinking. What say I let you take over her contract? She goes with you, watches your back. Look, you'd be doing me a favor while I try to get the place back in order. What do you say?
Me?
What is this
And
conversation?
Why would you want her to go with me?
Yeah, Tommy. Just why the hell you trying to get rid of me?
Look, truth is, all that junk, it's been making you careless. And I don't want to be the one doing color commentary when you finally hit the floor. All right? So just do me this favor. Both of you.
Ah, yes, his limitless compassion for one woman after he watches his audience get slaughtered.
Could use someone watching my back.
Good. It's settled then. And here, take this. It's the purse from the last fight. Exterminator's fee.
Now just wait a second. What exactly are you gonna do without me here?
You don't need to worry about me. I'll get this place set up right. Maybe find a less blood-soaked clientele.
I'll be honest, I was looking at both of these and I was like, I can't tell who the companion's supposed to
You're a
be
real
because
son of a bitch.
they both
You know
just look
that,
like
Tommy?
generic
You don't have to tell me.
characters.
I guess you just come find me then.
As
And-
compared to, say,
Hey, Kate.
So,
Piper.
we're ready to head out?
Literally the only character in this game that looks
Right.
like,
About time I got out
this
of this
person
place.
is
Let's
probably
go.
important.
Don't look at me.
Yeah,
that's right.
Piper actually
I thought
has
you were
decent
around.
character design that conveys her character.
so we're going to send Dog to Sanctuary Hills. There's actually, I was going to do this anyway, but I'm doing that for a specific reason.
I guess the robot detective also has like
Ammo,
a
caps,
non-generic
whatever
look.
you find, don't forget to share.
But I feel like
Okay,
that's
so,
purely on the merit of being the only one we've seen so far. If there are others like him, that quality may go down.
Oh right, I don't think we can ever free these people. God damn it.
Oh, this thing. I fucking hate this.
Yeah, this is all back.
You should probably go find the hidden things in the code now.
Yeah. This is just the worst. I do not
It
know
is.
why.
I hated this in New Vegas.
think I know what it is, but this game is not that great. If you can even call it that.
It is not a game. It is a game-like object. It is game in low form.
Okay, try reset. Ceiling had 2, I think.
Yep, in English it's 0, and stamina was 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Buzz off.
What?
Hey.
Guess they'll let anyone in here now, won't they?
What?
So yeah, there's no point to doing that. They don't, like, leave or anything. There is this expert safe.
Ah yes, this high skill safe.
Got it.
And, so yeah.
Cat like that.
Oh yeah, Cat's a criminal. Cat? Kate? Something like that.
Kate. I think it's Kate. It's
She's
hard.
Iris, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's Kate. It's like a really weird Irish thing. Kate.
Why a person would have a strong Irish accent 200 years after the post-apocalypse in Boston, I'm not really sure. No one else speaks like this. It's just her. Anyway, we can do things companions don't like, and if we do it enough, they'll do it. Because we're too good for them. And or too evil for them. It goes both ways. Now, I'm looking for something specific here. Kate starts with a shotgun, which is fine. You know, that's perfectly valid. I'm using a shotgun, in fact. However, if you try to give her a different shotgun, that shotgun will require ammo. So, we're not gonna have her be a shotgunner. Where is this place? I know it's around here. Just to do something dumb. I hate that I came to this place at night.
Yet again, the game's muddy environmental design strikes again.
Yeah, like I know theoretically where I'm trying to go, but I do not remember the specific. Maybe it's actually back that way. I thought it was on Boston Common, but maybe it's just nearby. If I don't find it soon, I'll just go do something else. Oh, there's Nick. He's been standing here the whole time.
Hey, Valentine.
Now, you ready to talk? How do you know to find me down in that old vault?
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
I wish one of you had actually played this game to help me out here, because you would know where this place is, I think.
Maybe the red door is important?
I mean, you can go into it, but it's the boys'
Oh.
club.
Oh.
There's nothing in there, really. I'm looking for Hubris Comics.
Oh. There's something incredibly dumb in there, isn't there?
Well, yes and no. It's dumb, but it's also probably one of the best things in this game. If I can't find it soon, I'll just either look it up. Not that it would help. Part of the problem is I can't tell where I am exactly.
Because of the shitty environmental design, because they don't need to actually make the environments readable and traversable, because they expect people to follow the fucking markers. This is the sort of thing that really gets to me.
Like, the other thing is, the other reason why this is hard is there's not a sign for it, because it's, I don't know if this is a Boston thing. It's like a basement building, and there's a thing down into it.
That's a typical East Coast big city thing in my experience.
So it's not immediately obvious just by glancing around like the Boyston Club was, or that other place, the Combat Zone. And this isn't strictly necessary, it's just dumb. We may come back to it, but yeah, I guess we'll just come back for it. It's not drastically thing, it's just something that I would like to give her. Oh yeah, the Freedom Trail.
I bet they're gonna use robots as a clumsy metaphor for discussing race.
Okay, we're just going to Diamond City. We can come back to this. It's somewhere around here, but I don't remember where exactly.
I fucking hate how they just beat you with the image of Alt Boy these
We're looking for
days.
some action. I'm betting we'll find it here.
I guess from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll read it.
It's night, so there's no one really around.
Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
Okay,
Sure.
Codsworth's night job.
Let's take a look.
Excellent.
Yeah, this is... You gotta love the naming system in this game.
It's certainly compensating.
I mean, that's much better than the gun that I have, but I do not care at this particular moment. Okay, that's a fair one.
Diamond City Surplus, open 24 hours.
Be right back.
Your friend looks like trouble. Make sure she's
Tin
not.
Cam, how about you set me up with the best you've got?
A drink, you idiot. I want a drink. Bloody machines.
She is unsatisfied with her service from the robot noodle stand.
Why would you buy food from something that doesn't eat?
Like, there's a whole
Probably not.
backstory on it.
Some guy came into town, said he picked up a weird distress call in the Cambridge ruins.
This is kind of cute. This is her face.
I like that. That is good.
So they have very vague vaguely street
Ellie?
names in this.
Are you here?
Nick? Oh god, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
I can't do that in power armor. I'm a Mandalorian against my religion.
Emerge from my power armor and the prom dress stolen from a dead teenage girl.
The details. Tell me everything you can.
And just a random hat I found out in the wasteland.
Okay, so, now we're gonna tell him what happened.
We're looking for my baby, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Also, his fan is a little...
Why would anyone take him?
Nick,
Good
please.
question.
All the details of this conversation, they're perfect. It's perfect.
My husband was murdered. He was just trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So, you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
Right. The speculation's getting us off track. Let's focus on what you said.
I know the game was trying to hint me to ask, but... do you even remember who killed our husband?
No. He just looked like generic McAction film man.
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No. They never said their names.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Okay, it's obvious.
It's Sean. It has to be. Somehow.
Don't jump the gun on me. You said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone else's kid. Either way, they both vanished a while back. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Now, I return. Also, I don't think you can get bindings in my car armor right there. Okay, clip me.
Unless the next bloke we run into is armed with a
That whole conversation is perfect.
I told him that a bald man with a scar kidnapped my baby boy, and he immediately knew who it was.
For his disappearance.
Or like he had a, oh, is it Kellogg?
He's more than just a mercenary.
What the fuck?
He's
I
a
don't know.
professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you.
It's a shame because Nick Valentine seems to have the best voice acting so far.
Piper
The MO
is
is about him
probably
as
the
well.
best.
Leading
because
a
they
small
put
team
all
to
of the
kidnap a
budget on
baby
her.
and leaving one of the parents alive for later. Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Nick sounds like a real noir detective. He sells it.
Anyway, we come all the way here. Here's the house.
Let me know if you want me to help
Here
with
we
that
are.
lock.
Keep an
Or
eye
any
out,
lock
will
for
you?
that matter.
See if I can get this
Getting
open.
into places I'm not.
Let's see, do I have the options for the next level?
I hate this perk
Wanted
tree.
is a talent I've acquired over the years.
That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Don't think I can pick this.
So just to be clear, we would need to be level 18 to pick this lock ourselves.
Sorry, I dipped out for a while there. What happened?
Need to find the key.
Nothing. We had a
Nothing.
very little slow walk up
See
the
that
stairs
platform
to
in
this
the
house,
distance? Near the
which is
city
a lock
entrance?
that neither of us can
That's
pick.
the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask
So,
around there?
We have to
Stay
go
here
to the
and see if
mayor's
I can
office
jimmy this lock.
and get like, I don't know, the mayor has a
The mayor's office is near the entrance of the
fucking
city.
key to all the houses in this place.
That's not creepy.
That I don't
mean,
think
that's
that's
how mayors
part of.
work, right? You just have the keys to the city. That's what that means, right?
Yeah.
I guess so. I thought it just meant the keys to the baseball stadium, but I guess. Why? Who knows? Maybe it's all just the same lock. No one figured out how to make different locks.
Watch your back. Institute could be right behind you.
Anyway, to get to their office, you can't actually go directly. You have to like. There's a path you can walk, but it's faster to just do this. It's very convenient that this rusty old piece of shit can sustain my power armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hey, it's Piper.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? Afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
Do you ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of the morning about the mayor's affair with a certain airheaded blonde. Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Trying to find out why the mayor happens to be meeting with the same suspicious-looking courier every other week. Not from any settlement I've ever heard of. And not from a caravan. Always in and out before anyone has a chance to talk to him. An errand boy.
Then why don't you sneak in instead of screaming?
After this article comes out, that's what everyone's going to be
You
asking.
could just publish an article
If you are done crowding the
with no
reception area,
verification or
Miss
evidence.
Piper,
Also,
the
Kate, that's
mayor
the
needs to
appropriate
make time for
response.
more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
The mayor's receiving visitors.
I
as long
mean,
as they
there's
aren't members
probably
of the
no
press.
journalism school,
you
so
need
I
help?
think her idea of like, how does newspapers
just
work? It's
head
just
in
yell
and
at
talk
people
to
until they
McDonough?
tell
Go
you
right
what you
ahead.
need to know.
His office is open. He likes to make time for
And I mean,
everyone when he
it works
can.
for us, depending on how much charisma we have,
Funny business
which
around
is
the
a
mayor.
lot in this
Got it?
playthrough.
So yeah, we can just walk into the mayor's office. They didn't even ask what we wanted.
Yes, I remember you, our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
A man named Kellogg used to live in the city. I need to search his house.
I see. Well, whatever reasons you have, I take my citizens' privacy very seriously. Even after they've left. I can't allow you to invade someone else's home. That's all there is to it.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my baby. I need to find him.
Oh, of course. I will do everything in my power to help you overcome this horrible personal tragedy. I remember Mr. Kellogg. Didn't like him myself. Paranoid. Never talked to anyone. I doubt you'll find him.
Kate does not like
But
solving problems with our
insist you
words.
take the key to his old house. It's been abandoned, though. I'm afraid this whole
To be
thing
fair,
might
to be fair, they're pretty terrible words in this game.
I'm out, bitches.
Appropriate response to that situation.
Bye, Kate.
Why don't you bitch about me with the mayor?
That's one of the reasons why I love power armor, even though it's slower than normal walking.
No fall damage.
No fall damage. Does not matter how far you fall.
Good. Fall damage is dumb.
Yeah, just jump out the window.
Got the key? Right, let's head in.
Hey, we're in Kellogg's house.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
Oh hey, a vaguely clean place. Vaguely.
Well, I mean, he probably left in a hurry. Like, all his papers are around.
Place seems small to
He
you?
left his desk fan.
Feeling nostalgic or something?
So he must have left in a hurry.
When it's stout. Oh, these tools are very valuable. Ignore that for a second.
Nothing
Okay,
here.
saw nothing.
Did you check out that desk?
I mean, what kind of fool would leave behind duct tape? Also, what kind of fool puts their kitchen on, like, the second floor?
I'm telling you, something's not right. Look for anything out of sorts. A switch. A button.
A button.
Well, that's one way to hide a room.
How would you not know that this is here from the outside?
Mm-hmm.
He left his
Nice, he has a go bag.
Well, look at this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Iguana soup.
What the fuck are you looking at?
He's contemplating the iguana soup like a good noir detective.
Nuka cherry. Oh, by the way, he just had 4 fusion
Check
cores.
out what's on that table.
As you do.
As you do.
God damn it, Nick. Move. Now I have 9 fusion cores.
Good.
That's enough for what? 9 power armors? Or just that fusion cell? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's 9. You can see it like at the core in the bottom left. They're constantly draining.
Gwinnett stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars, San Francisco sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I forget what I'm fucking looking for here.
We'll never find him.
Damn it, drop the doom and gloom act. We can work through this. What about dog meat? A Commonwealth mutt like him can track a scent for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
Do we actually want to bring Nick with us?
I like the Nord detective robot.
Yeah, he has more going on than a random MMA fighter we picked up.
This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
His story is dumb, but it's marginally less dumb than hers. Now, here's the thing. Here's why I sent away the dog. It is possible to get here without... Oh, here it is.
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse. Dog meat. Get the scent, boy.
Dog.
Take me to him, boy. Take me to Sean.
If you go around that gas station where you meet this dog, and you get to this point, fucking Nick will just whistle, and the dog will appear. Okay, so we gave our dog like a cigar or something that this person was smoking, and now we're tracking them in the rain. Also, they've been gone for a while.
Mm-hmm. Because that's how dogs work.
Oh, believe me, we're gonna learn a lot about how dogs work.
Dogs. Anna has taught me that dogs are made of bark and bark.
What about bark?
A good addition.
Well, dog meat is made of bark bullshit because, just get ready for this adventure that we're about to go on. Sorry, I made this seem much more intense than it's actually going to be.
What a great adventure. At least we have a nice robot, man.
It is very funny to me that Nick is like really straggling behind. Meanwhile, you're hearing like what 200-pound fucking metal armor.
Kellogg must have stopped here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
Come on, you don't even have real lungs. You should be able to keep up.
San Francisco sunlights.
I'm telling you.
Kellogg's
Maybe he's in power saving mode.
What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
So, we found a cigar that he was smoking, and now we're moving on. Now, should I do... Here's a...
Mm-hmm.
Quick poll. Should I do the episode or things like this medium that make less plot?
Would you miss anything important?
No. However, well, actually, no. I will, it's dumb either way. I will show you the extent of how dumb this is. Anyway, we just got attacked by mole rats. They are not here until Dogmeat is here. Dogmeat, please.
Dogmeat, please stop violating the laws of physics. Dog meat, please start interfacing with our physical reality properly.
Dog meat teleported away. Dude, it's home planet, I guess. Apparently he went this direction, that's what the marker said. Yeah, also Nick is gone.
He's still stuck in power saving mode.
How did he do that? Anyway, before we actually do this, I'm going to make like a stop back at Sanctuary Hills to give him something.
Also, the sound when you land in power armor is in fact very nice.
Oh, here's a bloody rag.
Bloody bandages. Dog meat can track this. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
This blood is Kellogg blood.
We'll be taking that.
So... What would be the most unlikely thing to randomly appear and attack us?
Reasonable enemies with actual well-written motivations.
Nope, just random dogs.
To be fair, they had a very well-established motivation. Shoot your face off.
Also, remember Yule?
Ugh.
A decoy, huh? Clever.
Oh, right. I may make a little stop here just to get something on mine.
Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy.
You gotta get track of your interactions with the physical world, boy. But, hey, what did we just say, Nick?
Look, it's better than the alternative.
Oh, obviously, I just like bitching.
Anyway, as you might notice on my little radar down here, we've detected something. It's a bear.
Take long.
Now, this hopefully has had the side effect that our dog has teleported out of his infinite loop of chasing his own tail. If not, I'll probably have to fast travel in order to fix it. Does not look promising.
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg.
Oh, I had to talk to him again. That inspirational speech helped my dog find the thing. It's just there's
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
dog, please. Okay, like game design hat, I understand what we're doing here, right? We're tracking this guy across the Commonwealth.
Your funeral!
But, oh, legendary.
I see his legend was well founded.
You may think that that's good because it's similar to the double barrel that I have. It's
One way to
not.
get that coolant pumping.
Because that action point thing is for VATs.
And you don't have bats.
Well, I have VATs. I could use it, but the double barrel in particular, most of its AP cost is in reloading.
Hell of a party happened here.
5 fusion cells.
Attention, assailant. Lower your weapons immediately.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt.
There's something out there. But we're not alone.
Huh?
I'm not gonna question it.
What have
The
we
dog's
here?
okay.
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
What have we here?
Error.
Another one of his stogies.
Anyway, apparently Kellogg was here. He dismantled this Assaultron and then left a cigar. Oh, it was one of these guys. One of the things that happens is they'll have super mutant patrols for whatever reason. One of the enemies is called the Suicider, and what it does is it takes a mini nuke like a football, runs right up into your face, and then spikes it in the end zone. For massive damage, I guess. Alternatively, it hits one of your immortal companions and takes out the entire group in one go.
Apparently. apparently the Master's army got all the way across the Midwest.
It's dumber than that, actually.
Yeah, I forget the dumb reason that there's super mutants on the East Coast, because it's that dumb.
I don't even think they mentioned the Master here. Oh hey, more bloody rags.
Getting close.
What do you think, boy? Huh?
Look around.
Was this our man?
Welcome to your last stand. Clean house.
Is this the place? Huh? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Dog meat will return to its home planet, I guess. Anyway, here's Fort Hagen. Apparently, Kellogg is here. I guess.
But is Sean here?
Why not just punch a hole in the side because you have power armor?
No, we're gonna do this instead.
Got nothing.
So yeah, none of your companions are as good as Boone. Is sort of what I'm trying to get across here. I don't think any of them have the same combat AI that Boone did. But hey, we found an entrance. It's Fort Hagen. I'm trying to think. What should we do here?
Is someone present? Report this assault. Damage. Kellogg will not be pleased. Offline.
Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder.
I guess we found him. All the robots are helpfully telling us that they're getting orders from Kellogg.
Kellogg's secure facility infiltrated. Termination required. Asset. Kellogg. In danger. Defending.
You want me to take a look at that terminal? You just say the word. Always had a way with machines.
Hey.
There's something you need?
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Count on it.
I am equipped. most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find you. If they return, I will...
I don't know why I'm doing this.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Give them mutant nightmares.
Movement detected. Curious.
Overactive sensors. Nothing more.
Sweet.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Initiate directive Sigma Omicron. Protect.
Guess I should stop putting off that detection.
The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Lights out for you!
Intruder activated. Eliminating hostile.
Even break a sweat. Not that it's an option. Sure made a mess of this place, didn't they?
I think I might have to do a little bit of grinding of sorts after this.
I need to go lay down because I'm exhausted. Feel free to keep pursuing the main plot because I know the dumb twists.
You may want to hang out just for a little bit more of this.
Okay. Okay.
I think I need to open this door.
I'm in.
Like, it's obviously true, but so long as they aren't actually bad, it's not terrible. God damn it.
Nice.
Okay, that's what I was trying to find for a second, so...
Going down.
Okay. All of that. And this is probably where the missing suit is
Going down.
Something stupid this way comes.
This is a shortcut.
Magic disappearing chains. you know, just futs around with the thing spewing bolts of electricity while you're in like metal armor that probably at least a little conductive. Surely can go wrong.
No, instead of armor, it makes like a Faraday cage around you.
Yeah, it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met,
Man, I'm surprised that they don't just have everybody walking around in power armor. It's pretty easy to get. Like, it's just so convenient.
Anyway, Kellogg was talking to us there. He called us the frozen TV dinner. Unfortunately, I still have to do this because I need all the ammo I can get.
Yeah, I've seen how much the enemies take. It's understandable. Don't worry about it.
That's it.
Not the kind of ammo I need, but better than nothing, I guess.
Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Leave.
What?
That's Kellogg talking to us over the intercom system.
I mean, I know that, but it's just the dialogue.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
I mean, I guess I was a lawyer, so that is reasonable.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
My good
Won't underestimate us.
I could pick up one of their weapons, but it wouldn't be very good.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
I'm never coming back here.
Don't you just hate this fucking thing?
That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, so persist and humanity had nothing in common.
You're still way better at this minigame than I was.
Can't be this. Could be this. Two legacies. think, what did I miss here? Cremated. Prepared had 1. Shrugged had 1. Fuck it. Oh, sequin dress. What's even in here? I do not remember what that actually does. It may just open up this door. Do this.
That's it.
Okay. The turrets will not kill us anymore. That's convenient, I guess. There are a lot of them. And I'm sure there's, like, important collectibles that we can get here that I...
Attacking enemy. Attack efficiency increased.
Alright. Power core. Taking that as you do. I'm trying really hard to get down there to this guy, but I'm just trying to. Yeah, there we go. Where are we? That's where. I'll come back. I can act. This isn't a point of no return.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Who it is?
Verified. Sustained.
That's one way to get that coolant pumping.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
It's true, Curly. You can just turn around and leave and stop playing this game.
I could do that.
That's it.
After this, I'm actually gonna go and do a bit of that grinding that I was talking about. But you can see what I was talking about. I got this explosive double-barreled shotgun, right? And
Yep.
you're like, oh, you're not this legendary weapon. Obviously, that means you're gonna have a good, easy time. But it fell off immediately. To the point that I'm scrounging for ammo because I know I don't have enough.
Sweet.
Oh, here's a fat man, actually. I may just hit him with that. This is the second fat man, if you do not recall.
Yes.
Yeah, where do I go now? Came down that way. I fucking hate this place. No, I definitely
It
came
doesn't
down
seem like a good place to be.
I came down here, went up this way. Was this just a dead end to here? Surely not. Okay, I can go this way, maybe.
We're close. I can almost smell that old Merc cigars.
Here we go. Shotgun cells.
Nice.
Damn it. Well, we're gonna...
At least he had a desk fan.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
Oh boy, dialogue battle. What witticisms trenchant dialogue await?
Most resilient woman in the Commonwealth. You came a long way. Let's hear it.
You murdering, kidnapping psychopath. Give me my son. Give me Sean. Now!
Right to it then, huh? Okay. Fine. Your son, Sean. Great kid. A little older than you may have expected. But I'm guessing you figured that out by now. But if you're hoping for a happy reunion, ain't gonna happen. Your boy's not here.
Tell me where he is, damn it.
Fine. I guess you've earned that much. Sean's in a good place. Where he's safe and comfortable and loved. A place he calls home. The Institute.
So where is it, huh? This institute? How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you. You open the closet, it's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside.
What?
Not until it jumps out at you.
Ugh.
I think we've been talking long
This is your son's home now. I'm also going to use an analogy
both
to
know
say
how
that
this
the
has
people
to
who are now taking care of him are monsters.
You ready?
I'm perfectly okay with this.
You know I...
Dumb move. hurting
So,
anyone else. We should take a look around, get all the intel this place
His
can find.
cybernetic brain augmenter.
All this tech. You were barely human.
And his clothes. His last identity. Yeah. Nothing of real interest anywhere. But, to be clear, you know what, I'll just let it speak for itself. Alright, so we killed Kellogg.
I think it's insisting you're looking at something on the computer.
Oh, view access logs. Note, the boy San successfully delivered payment received. Renegade, gathered reinforcement, cleared unsecured Fort Hagen. We move out soon. Okay, keep that message in mind, I guess.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
Going up.
And this is where, A, for that conversation, because it's dumb. Also, hi, Nick. You teleported. But also because, you know what? No commentary from me.
Group access.
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
That is not how nice people get introduced.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
So, much like everything else in this game, that's how the Brotherhood gets introduced. It just kind of happens, and conveniently, as you step out of this room, unlocking this terminal. Like, what are you doing? Unlocking this terminal is what Spawn said to happen. If you clip out of the room, nothing will happen.
I hated that.
Oh, but I just want to be clear about something that we just did. We After we killed Kellogg, we ripped his brain out.
Yep.
And we just have it with us. Why did we do that?
I suppose it'll all get explained in time.
Anyway, I think I'm going to go and do some grinding real fast for a gun that'll actually be usable.
Alright, I'm gonna go get some rest. See ya.
Later.
I don't know if you want to hang out for this, rent them up, but...
I'll probably bounce. Got a couple things I want to do anyway. So see you later.